Welcome back to my channel if you're new. Let's spend the week together. I feel like this vlog is now starting different than I wanted because my camera does not have an SD card and I brought it all the way here so I could chat, and I don't have an SD card. I'm currently at one of my favorite thrift stores because I feel like with New Year's coming up, people might be dropping stuff off, so there might be some good finds. I don't really know if I'm like looking for anything. I'm just feeling the need, like, I don't know, I woke up today and felt the need to just, I was like, it feels like a thrift day. It's rainy. I feel like I'm ready to just like dig, if you will. I think they might have some good finds, maybe. This one always is like questionable, but they have individual pricing instead of just like set pricing sometimes like Goodwill has. So I like this one better because sometimes you can find a better deal. I've been seeing a lot of like dark green, and I feel like I like green, like dark green specifically, but not like light green. And then also like very dark purple, almost maroon is also a color I feel like I've been seeing and loving. So I feel like those two colors are colors that I might be looking for. I feel like if there's not anything like that, I probably will just not get it because I don't want to get like a color I know I'm not going to like. Maybe some reds, because I feel like over the holiday season I was like, I don't have as much red as I thought I did. So maybe some red. Since we're also heading to Nashville on Sunday, I thought I would come in and stop in here and see if there's just like anything for the trip. I don't really need anything for the trip, but if there is, I just want to take a quick look and see. I'm a classic like stack your cart extremely full and then sort through it, but I feel like I never end up with the amount of stuff that's actually in my cart. I feel like you just have to like pick it up first to see if you like you gotta grab it just in case, because you don't want someone else to grab it.
These shoes were so cute, except they were a 5.5, so they didn't fit. I love this jacket. I think it's just so cute for winter, and the little pockets sold me. So we definitely got this item. This shirt was adorable, but too small, which made me really sad. In this dress, I was debating, like hardcore debating, because I love the little ruffle detail at the top of it, and I think it actually looked really good on, but I was wearing pants, and it was really confusing me. This dress was really cute, except I didn't like the color, and then this tank was really cute, especially for being a basic, and it was new with tags. I loved this little like crochet looking black tank, so we got that, and I love these shorts because I feel like they feel very summery, but also very cool.
I don't feel like I found any of the colors that I was looking for, but I did find some color. Next up is to get pimple patches and Rit dye, specifically navy blue, because I have a couple of items that are like a denim, like it's not a light denim, but it's not like a dark blue denim. It's this like in between color denim. Let me show you this one item. Let's talk about it. Like it's this color of denim, and I like the style of the two dresses that I have in that color, but I don't like the color blue that they are. So I want to try and get them to be a little more of a darker denim color. So I want to get some navy blue dye. I thought it'd be nice to do this week while I have a break so that stuff's done. You know, I also want to try and get some of my sewing things that I need to get done as well this week, so that closet is empty. But we'll see what we get up to.
Midnight navy sounds like really dark. That sounds like a lot darker than I was going for. I think there was just a regular navy online. This is all they have is midnight navy.
Give you a little haul of everything I got. But I ended up going with the Rit brand. This is midnight navy. I feel like this wasn't the color I was seeing online, so I'm hoping this isn't like dark. I mean, I have no clue. We got pimple patches. I've kind of just been like putting this off and procrastinating it and just not going and getting the literal dye, because I was like, this is not that it was that expensive, it was that I was too lazy to go to the store and find it. I'm gonna dye this dress, which is just a very classic cut dress. This one is from Old Navy. And then I have this skirt that I love. And I love the cut on the front here, like this little detail band on the front. I don't have anything that matches this green color, but I love the style of the skirt. So I want to dye this navy as well. I ended up spending $19.15 for 6 items. So that comes out to about like $3 per item. But this is the other dress I want to dye. It's also cotton. But I just love the cut of the like top of the dress, like the little not peplum, but the little scrunched sleeves. The next item is this baby blue jacket. On the top it has like a little corduroy neck, and that detail is also in the pocket here. And then I love this little like design they have on the pocket. And then it's just the same material for the rest of the jacket. It buttons up, and I feel like it hits at such a cute like length. So I felt like this was perfect, and I like this color a lot. I feel like I've been loving this like baby blue color. So I feel like it looked bulky in the store, but I feel like the detail of the top of the dress is just so cute. The front and the back are the exact same, and it like snatches in at the waist. And I feel like in the summer I don't have a lot of easy things to throw on. I always like crash out in summer of what to wear, but I feel like this is a really good option of something just easy, simple, cute to throw on. I love to shop shorts any time of the year as well as jackets, because in the summer jackets are on sale, and then in the winter shorts are on sale. Like these were like only $3 originally, so obviously with the 50% it was less than that, but overall it still ends up being $3 if you split like the total through the 6 items. But I just thought they were so cute. I feel like you could wear them like anywhere. The next item I have is this like blue workout top. It says it's the Rib Seamless Everyday Rib Tank from 90 Degree. And this is just so cute. And it's brand spanking new. So the tag actually says that this was $62. I also don't know if that's correct because, oh, it was a 2-piece set, I think. I like the top on its own, so I'm totally fine with just the top. I feel like this would be cute in the summer as like just like a tank to wear, but then also a workout top. It has a really cute cut on it, so thought that was perfect. And then this last item was honestly like one of the first things I spotted. It's like this little crochet looking tank. This one also happens to be 100% cotton, so this will be perfect for the summer, and I'm super excited to wear this one because actually this is also perfect for winter because you can layer a turtleneck underneath it. And I like that it has a swoop neck instead of a V-neck because I don't love V-necks. So this is perfect, and I think this is super cute. But I think that's everything we have, so I need to figure out if I can use this dye on the items we want to dye. It's so weird because I feel like it says that the store I was at had the dye I needed, but this was the only one I found. But I don't want to use this one. I might return this one and go get the other one because I want to make sure I get the right one for cotton, because both of the dresses are 100% cotton. And then this one is a blend, but I feel like it's better to do the all-purpose with that one than the synthetics. It's a little later in the day, but I just got done sewing some stuff, so I thought I would show you what I ended up doing. These are Mitchell's were short. The button came off, so I resewed the button. So I had cut off the hood of this sweatshirt, and so now it's like a off-the-shoulder sweatshirt. And I like it better because I don't like sweatshirts with hoods. But I had gotten this one with a hood because I like the design and the color of it. But I think I'm gonna like it better without the hood. I had thrifted these brown trousers as like a matching set. So I have the suit jacket that matches it. It's not really a suit jacket because it's not that kind of material. It's like kind of a lighter weight material. These fit high-waisted and they were extremely long on me. So I actually shortened them to fit my regular length that I like. I just used a pair of pants that I already know were high-waisted and that I liked. And these turned out really well. I did the same thing for 2 black pairs of pants. These ones are just a plain pair, like basic front, but they're always nice to have, especially for work. Like comfy pants like this are just the best. I hate like structured trousers, so I like more of a loose fit, something you can sit in all day long because it just is really comfortable. These ones are really fun because they have the detail on the waist, but I've been meaning to fix these ones as well, so I shortened those as well. I swear pants always end up too long for me, so I always end up having to shorten them. I'm obsessed with how this one turned out. It's now a top. It used to be a dress. I'm really obsessed with it because the dress was just too short in the front. It fit, like it was long enough in the back because I think it was a little shorter in the front and then longer in the back. So the back was a good length, but the front was just like almost slightly too short. Like I felt like if I would have raised my arms, it would have been like too short. I decided to turn it into this top because I love the pattern of it. I like the sleeve length. Like this pattern is just so cute. I did end up cutting the little strings that were hanging right here. You can't tell, but I felt like they made it look a little like aged, and I feel like it looks a lot more like modern like this. So I love how this top turned out, and I would have worn it as a dress. I really would have if it wasn't too short in the front. I just ended up shortening it because I love the top on this one. This little like scallop detail is so cute, and it's just a basic white top, but I didn't like how long it was. So now I like it because it hits at a pair of like where I'd wear probably a low waist pair of jeans, but if I wore it with a high waisted pair of pants, I also wouldn't have to tuck it in. So I feel like this is a classic item. I've had these like jogger white pants for a while now, and I used to just wear them really long, and then the bottom of them would like drag on wherever I was walking. I love to wear these ones to the beach because they're just so lightweight. But I decided to finally actually like hem them. This one is the only one, because of the material, that kind of did a little bit of a ruffle on its own. Every other pant turned out fine. But I feel like it's okay because these ones are kind of more of a loungewear one. But I'm excited to wear these again because I feel like they've been sitting in the closet for quite some time. And I'm actually just excited to wear all of this because my goal this week is really to just get anything done that I've been procrastinating. And sewing this stuff was a procrastination, even though literally it now benefits me because now I have new stuff to wear. This one I got from my mom, which I really like. The one reason I've been like waiting to do this one, so I'm trying to figure out how to keep the ruffle trim and shorten it a little bit because it just looks really long on me. So, but I like the color and everything, so this is one we need to do as well. I have these shorts, and as you can tell, they're just too long. So I want to like trim them a little bit, not to like a really short length, but just more of like a shorter boy short length so that they're like cute but comfortable. I posted a vlog about going to the Benson Boone concert forever ago now, and I have still not sewn up the other half of the matching sequin set. So this is the skirt. So I need to sew up the skirt as well. So that's on the list. My mom also sent me this one, but again, it's just too long for my liking. So this one's gonna be easier because I think I'm gonna just shorten it to whoever I want, and then I'll still keep this like kind of second panel it has. I really want to shorten it so that I can wear it with anything and everything. The only other two items I have are these ones. It has this top part here, but I find that it just falls down if you wear it as a dress. So my idea with it is to just like flip over just this top part here and find some form of like undergarment dress, not dress, but skirt. So like a black skirt, and then I'll sew them together so I still get the lacy skirt effect because it's just gorgeous. But then it has a black skirt underneath as like a little slip under it, and then it's basically like a lace skirt. And this one I'm not really procrastinating. I just am waiting until I find a slip that can go under this. As you can see, like you can see my hand like right underneath it, so I can't wear it without wearing a slip underneath it. But again, I don't have a black skirt slip to go underneath it that matches the length. I have a black skirt, but I tried it on today with this one, and it's like that skirt is longer than this skirt. So I want to find one that I can, again, either pair with this one or sew into this one so that I can just wear this skirt as is. Because this skirt is literally gorgeous. Like the pattern on it is so insanely gorgeous. It flows so nicely, but it needs a slip skirt or I can't wear it. That's the whole thing with both of these, is I want something that can permanently go under these items so that I don't have to think about it. So now that I'm thinking about it, I could probably pair this with like a black dress and then put this over the like black dress, and then the black dress would be under as the slip. But the hard part is finding, I guess the dress and the skirt would have to be the exact same length, which might be hard, but I guess I could try that to wear it in the meantime because I really do like the pattern of it. It's so cute. Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm about to cut up a mango. Heating up my coffee right now. I'm gonna do cereal with my mango. I can remember what fruit I had. And I'm gonna do Cheerios because I feel like they're just so good. I feel like my week is already feeling like it's going really fast, and I hate that. I do have to work on Friday, but I have today, which is Tuesday, tomorrow, which is Wednesday, and Thursday off. But I need to try and get the things done that I've been procrastinating. Obviously, I did some sewing yesterday, which was something I was procrastinating. I need to do the recycling in the garage because I've been procrastinating that forever, and those boxes have now just sat there. And I'm procrastinating even more because I'm scared. Our garage gets a lot of spiders. Why am I throwing around that knife? But our garage gets a ton of spiders, and I just feel like when I go to move all those boxes, there's gonna be a ton of spiders. And now I can't get over the fear of putting the boxes in my car to take it to the recycling center because I'm scared that I'm gonna like find a spider then, like in my car later. And I'm really scared about that. So now I'm like procrastinating doing the recycling even more than I was before. And I need to get it done though, because it just needs to be done.
I also want to make some banana bread before I go, but I'm hoping these will hold on for another couple of days because I want to make it closer to the weekend so we can take the muffins in the car with us as like a snack. And I need to dye those clothes because I got the correct dye now, so I need to figure out how to do that. Wow, I feel like I have a lot to do. I'm honestly probably not going to get that all done today because there's just no way I can do all of that today, but that's just stuff I need to get done. I feel like I'm just trying to really spend this week like resetting for the new year, trying to like get anything done that I've been procrastinating that needs to be done. I'm also trying to get everything done this week because we have a trip coming up to Nashville and it's right after the beginning of the new year, and I just want to get everything done this week because even though I go into work on Friday, it's only one day, and then we're going to be out Monday, Tuesday, and so when we come back, we'll have to go right to work on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then it's pretty much the new year at work. So then I'm like, I just feel like I want to have everything like ready and put together. Like I want my house to be clean if possible. I want to just feel reset and ready for the new year. I think tomorrow is the 31st, correct? I'm gonna have to look. I have no clue where my phone is, but I think it is, which means Stranger Things finale. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I genuinely don't know how they're gonna wrap it up though. We have 2 hours and they're supposed to wrap up this final story. It also feels like it's like the final, like not the final season, but it feels like a finale, like the final episode of a season, but not like the finale of the show. Like I just don't understand how we're wrapping this up in 2 hours and we're gonna tell, like I have a lot of questions going on. Like why they're introducing certain characters again, what were we doing, how are we gonna beat Vecna? Like you're telling me we're gonna defeat Vecna in 2 hours? Huh? And I'm hoping for a flash forward. I want to see these people happy. Oh, that's the thing too. I'm really hoping there are no major character deaths. No one, I think no one major has died in the season so far, and so I'm scared that they're gonna just like kill someone off like last minute. But they keep, like I keep saying things saying that they're not going to, but I don't trust that they're not going to. I've changed clothes because I'm about to dye stuff, so I wanted to put on something that if I got it dyed, I didn't care. And I've also had a crisis about what I'm gonna pack to Nashville because I feel like the outfit I had put together did not work out. So I'm hoping that actually these dyed dresses will look good. I also dropped our meat thermometer into the pot and it went bloop, 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 and now it's dead. So I have to go get a new one of those. So I think I'm gonna do one at a time. So I'm gonna start with this dress because I feel like I have an idea of an outfit for this one. I feel like this one would be cuter like without any layers, like on its own in summer because of the sleeves. But I feel like it's gonna be colder in Nashville because it's winter. So I feel like I could like maybe layer a turtleneck or something under this one. So I feel like I wanna start with this one first. For every pound of dry fabric, i.e. 2 large t-shirts, use half a bottle of dye with 3 gallons of water. This isn't 3 gallons of water. Oh, okay. That's looking like enough. That seems like a lot for this little pot. Okay. Okay. We're gonna stir with this little straw because I don't have anything else that I like wouldn't mind getting dirty. I don't want to get any of my wooden spoons dirty with dye. I'm really scared about dyeing stuff, so I don't know if I want to wash it out in that sink. I wish I had a separate sink I didn't care about. It's also hard when I feel like you don't own the home, like I'm renting and I don't want to dye anything. But we're gonna let this sit for 30 minutes or more and do some dishes. I did get some content done earlier. It wasn't turning out how I wanted it to. I feel like I'm really struggling to get like photos recently and I'm just not feeling inspired. So it's like I have this vision in my head for what I want like the pictures to look like. And sometimes they're just not turning out. So it's kind of like an outfit. That's what happened to me today too. Is with my Nashville outfit is I feel like I had this vision of like what would look good together and it did not give what I wanted. It was not giving like cool girl in the city. It was given work. The style I wear like out in everyday life
is kind of similar to workwear. So sometimes I'm like, I find myself getting confused, like, is this actually a cute outfit? Or does this look like something somebody would wear to work? Because I don't like tend to wear a lot of like crazy things that you'd be like, some of my skirts, because like obviously I have some short skirts, but I obviously wouldn't wear those to the office. But some days, especially in the winter when it's like colder and I'm not wearing a lot of my short skirts, I find myself very often thinking, is this cute? Or is this just an outfit I'd wear to work? And then I have a crisis, like I did earlier. I am literally the silliest person. Guys, I just dyed that first one, okay? Which is the one I feel like I'm gonna wear more. I hope it works because remember how I got the two different brands, the synthetic one and then the all-purpose, because I needed the all-purpose for cotton because that dress was cotton and the dress I'm gonna do next is cotton. I just used the synthetic. I didn't even look at them before I grabbed them and I'm like staring at this one. I'm like, why is that one on the table? This is the one I was supposed to be using. Is the navy blue all-purpose dye. Nope. I just used the synthetic one on that dress, so I hope it works and it doesn't fade out. Let's read these instructions because maybe they're different. Shake. If anything, I'll just re-dye it with that blue. It looked like a perfect color. Like I thought the color looked fine. So if it stays that color, because you know it's gonna wash out a little bit and hopefully it holds the coloring, then it should be fine. I feel like this one might be slightly darker, which is odd because the other one says midnight navy, but it does look like it's taking to the fabric a lot faster. I feel like it took a while for the other one to get darker in the pot. It is Wednesday and today has been a day to say the least. At least I am ready now, which I'll show you my outfit in a second. But today has been just detour after detour. So I had to go get my oil changed this morning and it took 2 whole hours for them to change my oil. And then they kept coming out to me and asking me questions like, do you want us to flush the fluid in your brakes? And I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this means. And they just took forever to do it, but it's now done. So now I have new brake fluid or something. And then I also have my oil changed, which is perfect because obviously we're going to Nashville soon. So I needed to get that done before I went back to work, because you know that would have sucked if I was at work that day and I was sitting there for 2 hours, but also because we are going to be driving on a trip. After my oil change this morning, I actually went to Belk. I've never been there, but it was the only store that had the meat thermometer that I killed the other day. I was gonna say if you hadn't seen the vlog, but it's not Vlogmas anymore, so it's in this vlog. I basically dropped the meat thermometer in a boiling pot of water and killed it. So I had to go get another one, and all of them were like order online, but we use our meat thermometer almost like daily usually. So I was like, I want to try and find one in person, and I did. So I found it at Belk, and then I went to get groceries because we didn't go grocery shopping this weekend. And I picked up a few things: pizza, shrimp scampi, pickles for hamburgers. I also wanted to update you guys on the dye job. One, we got black dye as well now. I have not dyed the green skirt, but let's just go see and I'll tell you what happened. This is the color of the first dress. It's a little wrinkly, but this is what it turned out. This first dress actually got dyed twice. So I did the synthetic midnight navy color on it, and I feel like it just was not the color I wanted. So then I went back in with the proper all-purpose navy dye, and I got that color. This one on the shoulder is the perfect navy color that I wanted. But as you can see from the rest of it, it is splotchy. Apparently your fabric can dye splotchy like this and have like splotches like this if you don't stir it enough or if the dye isn't properly dissolved. But I had liquid dye, so it wasn't the dye, it was me. It was user error, as in the user did not stir the fabric enough. So either there was just like too much fabric for the pot, which I don't think is the case because this is about the same size as that first dress down there, or I didn't stir it enough. When I re-dyed this one for the second time with the all-purpose navy dye, I was stirring it about every 2 minutes. So if you're wondering if you have to stir it, yes, you do. About every 2 minutes gets a pretty even dye. The first one turned out perfect now. I could like want it darker, but you know what? I feel like it turned out a pretty good color, and I actually like the color of it that we're just gonna stop there. We're not gonna try it anymore. This one in the back that is now splotchy, I have two options. I could do a color remover, which I couldn't find at any store, or I can do a black dye. Because this dye is already pretty dark, your only option is to dye it a darker color. And there's not many other darker colors past navy blue other than pretty much black. I was leaning towards doing the color remover at first, but I can't find any near me. So we are going to go with black and try and dye that whole dress completely black, evenly this time. If that doesn't work, then I'll probably order a color remover and then do it navy. But we're gonna see. Since I ran out of navy for the skirt, I'm going to dye that one black as well. I actually originally wanted to dye that one black, but because I was doing this stuff navy, I was like, well, two birds, one stone. It kind of worked out because I wanted the skirt black originally. I don't know. Just make sure you stir your fabric. This was definitely my first time doing this, and it's a lot harder than I thought. You have to be really patient doing it. Like last night when I redid the second time, I sat there the entire time and stirred every couple of minutes, or when I feel like it needed to be moved again. I also feel like you have to have it really, really hot. I feel like the second time I did that dress with the bubble sleeve, I don't think I had it hot enough, because when I first poured out the first dress, it was like hot to the touch where I like pretty much burnt my finger. So when the second one wasn't that hot, I should have known it wasn't hot enough to be evenly distributing the dye. Either way, my mistake. We're gonna try and dye it black. Not today because it's like already 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Today is New Year's Eve, so for our fun plans for the evening, we are going to go get ice cream, and then we are going to play Mario Party Jamboree because I recently just bought that and it's actually really fun. I'm getting ready to beat Mitchell. The mini games are a little short so far, so I'm hoping some of them are a little longer, but they're fun. The game's fun. And I love Mario Party. I've played the original Mario Party, but I hadn't played Jamboree, and I just got it for the Switch. We tested it out a little bit the other day, but we didn't do a full board, so I'm excited to do a full board. And they have Rosalina in it, which I don't remember if she was in the original Mario Party. I don't think she was. So that's super excited. Also, the Mario movie, she's about to be in it, and I'm so excited to see that one. She looks like she's literally gonna be a queen in that one, and I'm so excited to see it. After Mario Party, we're not going to any party of our own, except for the party, the Stranger Things party. I'm going to be watching the party. If you know, you know, but they're called the party because it's like D&D. And I'm gonna be watching them in the final episode and hoping no one dies. I really don't want, like, I feel like Steve might die, Will, Elle, Callie could die. I don't even know why they brought her back. I need to see why they brought her back. They said that I keep seeing things that someone said there's a traitor. Can it be Callie, please? A lot of people are saying it might be Will, and I'm like, no, not Will. Will's one of my favorites. Max just came back, so please, she can't die again. We need to save Holly. Like, Holly needs to be saved, please. And of course, we can kill Vecna. He needs to go bye-bye. Especially with the like mind flayer too. Goodbye, all of it. Let these people live in peace. I'm glad that Nancy and Jonathan broke up, that they're not together, but I also kind of don't want her to be with Steve because I don't feel like they have like the same life goals. I want her to just be like on her own. Tomorrow is a new year, 2026. I have not gotten to the recycling yet. I'm really hoping that they're gonna be open tomorrow.
Bye vlog, I'll see you next year.
The recycling people are only open from Monday to Thursday. It's Wednesday. I've procrastinated, and tomorrow's Thursday and a holiday. I don't know how many people get like New Year's Day off, so I don't know if they will get it off or not, but I'm gonna try and take the boxes anyway. I was actually gonna take the boxes today, except for the oil change ran way longer than I thought, and I chose to do other stuff and film content and stuff instead of taking the boxes. So hopefully I can take the boxes tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna have to figure out when to run before work sometime. We're gonna change the bulbs in this bathroom, so I feel like the lighting's completely different in here now. It almost feels like too bright. I feel like the ones we had before were like a yellow warm tone, and these ones definitely are like white, very bright white. There's 8 light bulbs in here now, and there only used to be 6, because 2 of them when we first moved in were already out, but I still had 2 on my side, so it was okay. But then my whole side of lights went out, and then Mitchell lost one. So then it was actually a lot darker in here, probably because 2 lights were already out. But now it just feels really, really bright in here. The last update I gave you guys on this dress was that it was all splotchy and almost like ruined. I'm happy to say that the dress is actually pretty cool. I feel like it didn't turn out like dark black. Like in person it almost still has like a bluish tone to it, but it definitely is like black. One thing that I think is actually kind of cool is the like back stitches here. The like thread didn't actually dye, so you kind of have like little moments like that where you can see where that original thread color was. But I think it turned out really well, especially since it was literally all blotchy before and almost ruined. I love black, so I feel like this is a good option. And I love that it's kind of like a lighter black. And I feel like if it fades, one, I can always dye it again, but if it fades into like maybe a light gray, I would also like that. So I feel like it turned out really good. I haven't been vlogging the last couple of days because honestly, on Friday I had to get to work and everything, and I kind of was just trying to like make sure I got to work and grabbed everything, and I just didn't feel like vlogging that day. And yesterday was just so busy trying to pack for Nashville that every time I like kind of thought about picking up the camera, I 2 seconds later would forget. But I will also be starting a new vlog, so this will be like the end of the vlog because I'm going to start a new one for Nashville. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a dedicated Nashville vlog. We're not going to be there that long. We're there for the FCS championship, so I think everything we're going to be doing is going to be centered around football, so I'm not sure if I want to like make that a Nashville travel vlog, but I'll see what I film, if I film enough, because we're definitely going to be going to like Broadway, I want to say it is, downtown. It's too early. We'll be by Vanderbilt campus, so it might be cool to see those kind of things. I've been to Centennial Park, which we definitely plan on taking Colt, so it could be fun as a vlog. I'm just going to see how much I get filmed for it, but if not, you'll still see a vlog next week. You'll just see me going to Nashville and then we'll come home. But I'm going to go in with my cuddly this morning. I have most things packed up for the trip, so I don't think I need to, oh, I need to grab contacts. Let's see. We are there today. I'm not gonna put my contacts in yet. I don't put my contacts in when I'm traveling because I like to nap. So I'm going to bring a pair for today, tomorrow, Tuesday. Even though I probably won't wear contacts each day. Actually, I should bring a backup pair because last time we went skiing on Christmas, my contact dropped on the floor. So I need a backup pair. So today, tomorrow, Tuesday, and a couple of backup pairs. Okay, that should be good enough. I keep getting confused on like what day it is because of the holiday season, but also because it's Sunday, and so we like worked Friday, which then felt like a Monday, and then we've had Saturday off, we have Sunday off, and then we have Monday, Tuesday off, and so I feel like we're just gonna be thrown to all hell next week about like what day it is. But when I'm counting my contacts for how many I need, I'm like counting for Monday, and it's not Monday. I'm gonna end this week's vlog here so that we can start a new vlog for next week. If you want to see what I packed for Nashville, you can watch next week's vlog or head over to my Instagram. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.